What's going on, guys? Welcome back. So yeah, working on this harness today. Trying to get this rye wire harness run. Got through the far wall. I started plugging things in. Pretty much everything on this side of the engine is. The only thing we're missing, I don't have my injectors in, alternator, pretty much everything that runs behind the engine. Because I need to make catch can lines and get the oil stuff back there done before I get that in the way. And before I can make catch can lines, I got to get the catch can mounted. But before I can mount the catch can, I got to get the CPR kit. I got to get all the wiring for that routed through there as well. So currently I am working on depinning the other distributor plug, and so I can repin the CPR kit into this, get that hooked up here, and yeah. Also, I'll insert the clip right now, but I was confused on this plug. I'm not really sure where this plug is. I wonder if I don't need that plug. I'm not really sure. Unless it's somewhere else on the harness. I'm not really sure. Maybe that's a... Is that an OBD2 thing? OBD1 not have that? I don't really know. I gotta look into that. So, after reading on Speedfactory's website and several forums, a lot of JDM cars did not run the VTEC oil pressure whatever switch sensor here. So that's why rye wire harness doesn't even have a plug for it. In my opinion, I don't know why they don't just add the plug. It would just make it easier for everybody. But pretty much just ordered the bolt from Speedfactory to delete this. I'm gonna take this out, shove a bolt in there, and then just got to do some rewiring on the computer side just so it knows that, you know, your VTEC solenoid is whatever there. So figure that out. So yeah, it's not an OBD1, OBD2 thing. It's really just JDM, USDM thing. I don't know. The more you know. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to pinning this and figuring out this and getting it in there. So yeah, so I've got the harness put down through the CPR kit, got all my coils plugged in, and then where'd it go? Oh, that's right, I mounted it back here, but that second plug for the distributor, I got that repinned and plugged in. It's mounted, it's grounded down here in a thermostat housing, and then the CPR kit, I still have to do the depinning and everything on the computer side inside the car, but there's you're already on YouTube watching this, plenty of videos on that, plus I put the box in the car, but Hondata sends a pretty detailed instructions with wiring schematics, so it's pretty easy. It's really not that difficult, so I'm not really going to go over that right now, because one, I'm not going to do the wiring in the car today because I'm working on catch can lines and kind of the wiring out here. The interior, that's going to be another day and a whole nother beast. So now that that's in there, I can put my battery tray back in so my catch can can go on it. Well, to mount the catch can, they've got Speedfactory put on this tab, which lines up perfect with these holes. So I marked a couple spots, or marked the holes, I guess, and then grab the drill these out, find some bolts, nuts, and bolt this thing onto the battery tray and get this battery tray mounted in the car, and then get a catch can obviously mounted, and then we can start working on getting lines put in, so our lines made. So yeah. I'm an idiot. Bolted that on. I still gotta bolt this in the car. I'm an idiot. Alright, well, catch can is, the lights, yeah, charge battery, but catch can's mounted, and she's solid. Sucks because I originally bolted it to the battery tray and then had to take it apart, and then I bolted the battery tray in and realized that the bolts to bolt the catch can were underneath the fuse box, so I had to pull the fuse box out, and there's not a lot of room down there to get a wrench, a socket, anything in, so it's doable, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. So if I have to pull that catch can to drain it, I'm probably gonna rethink life and fix that someday. Should really just be like nut-certed or something, but I don't have a nut-cert tool or nut-certs right now, so we're not gonna do that. And it's in there, so at least it's mounted now, and like, you know, stop. I know I need to charge you. Anyways, harness is run through there, no interference. That's good. So now I can build the catch can lines coming off the catch can to the engine. The two that go to the valve cover, and then down below the two in the back of the block. Build my catch can lines, which I have right here. I have all these AN fittings from Speedfactory. This is a full AN full catch can line kit from Speedfactory. Just easier to order it all in one kit. They send you all the fittings you need, everything, all the AN line, everything you need. Build your catch can lines. So we get to measuring those and start building the lines, and then get the lines on the motor. So yeah, making progress. Alright guys, so like first half of this video when I was talking was basically last weekend, and now it's Friday and I'm here finishing this thing for you guys so you can watch it tomorrow morning. But got the catch can lines all run, all done, all made. That was a pain. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It sucked. It wasn't fun, but got the two fish down in the rear going to the back of the block. And then we got these two on the top of the catch can coming off. Just going to the valve cover here. Sucks, they're kind of like touching each other. They're 90s. I kind of wish I would have had a 45 here on the right side. But, you know, Speedfactory only sent like 2 45s, 4 90s, and 2 straights. I don't know. Clearly they had it figured out. So I just used what they sent me because, you know, if you got it, use it. So it should work. As long as it don't hit the hood and rub, which it should be fine because it's technically lower than the coils because you can't even see the hose here, I don't think. So we should be good. I'm not that worried about it. I mean, we can always adjust and fix things later on if we have to. So it is what it is. But yeah. The light's jacking with the camera again. All right, so that's done. Catch line, or the catch can, it's mounted. The lines are done. They're run. Should have room for everything else. I did get, obviously these are all, or the CPR kit, it's all run into the cab. Obviously I'll still have more work to do on that in the future inside the cab, but for now that's done. Catch can lines are done. Really the last big things under the engine bay here. Well, I gotta get the brakes still hooked up, lead, and that's whatever. But it's figuring out this radiator and the up pipe, and then getting an intercooler on here and getting charge piping. Charge piping, I'm hoping to get that solved here probably after Memorial Day. I'll be getting that done. The radiator thing, I was told that the stuff I ordered for the turbo is not going to be here till mid-June, so that's kind of on hold. Unless I can figure out, I mean, no, it's pretty much on hold because I'm going to have to take it all apart anyways, so no point in tearing everything down and then just having it sit around. I'll just leave it. Just leave it till I get the parts, and then we can do it one time and be done. So that's on hold till June, but I think basically next tomorrow my linkage parts will finally be here, so I can finally get the linkage in the shifter put in this thing, which would be awesome to get that done. Be able to get that in, and then what else? There was something else. Oh, axles. I think I'll finally throw the axles in this thing, more than likely. Get those done, and we're getting real close. We're getting real close to getting this thing done. Obviously, I mean, I still have the rest of the harness and stuff that needs to get just plugged in, but we're getting really close to the point where we can almost start this thing. Like I said, it basically is charge piping, intercooler, figuring this out, and then once that's figured out, it's just electrical, it's wiring, and then put some fuel in this thing and throw a battery in it, and see if my fuel lines leak everywhere or whatever. And then after that, it's find a bass tune somewhere and crank this thing and see if she fires. Cross our fingers. But anyways, guys, that's all for today. My hands hurt from making all those AN lines, so I'm gonna go watch some Formula Drift out here and just enjoy the night. And I'm gonna get back on this thing tomorrow and get you guys a video for next weekend. So everybody have a good Saturday and a good Sunday, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness.